Okay, I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about your upcoming personal essay related to mindsets. It is personal in the sense that you share a lot of your experience, you analyze your experience, you actually use yourself as a kind of experiment. So I'm going to key into some personal areas for me if I were to do a paper like this um, and include some personal experiences. I was very intrigued by page 67 and thereafter, in which Carol Dweck in the text discusses whether artistic ability is a gift or not. And this is often discussed, and it certainly has been in my family. It's often a case of, well, you either have it or you don't, or you're born with it or you're not. But I often wonder whether you may be born with it, but maybe don't know it, or maybe it's buried underneath layers of doubt that you have some sort of artistic ability or gift or other type of gift. I know in my own personal experience, I was told when I was in high school that I really wouldn't have much of an academic career, that I should go into a trade of some kind because the aptitude test showed that. And I went on to disprove that, not intentionally, it just worked out that way. Went into higher education and did just fine, thank you. Well, I was told by well meaning friends that playing guitar was not for me, or it goes on and on. And my wife was told that um, her sister was better at art than she was. Well, it turns out it's not the case. Well, what happened? We brought out whatever abilities we had within us, and so this whole section deals with that. So if we were to take a look at the paper, I might be looking at a very specific area that I want to address. For example, gaining confidence in doing a very particular action within your art or your skill that you want to improve. So if I take my wife, who's listening, as an example, maybe she is interested in becoming better at drawing perspective. And maybe she has a plan to do that, but the plan includes, of course, attitude and developing the right attitude towards making that something that's better and better for her. So, I mean, if she were to analyze that, she might have some questions about innate ability to do that, but then again, she might have a procedure in mind that includes using models and drawing from models and using various techniques for vanishing points and so on that might help do that. So if she were to write a paper about that, the first part might deal with the background of that situation, the struggles maybe that she's had with that. But the second part might deal with integrating this entire notion and some of these examples of artistic endeavors on the part of famous people like Jackson Pollock and how those worked out from the text and applying those to herself. So then the body of the paper might deal with actual experiments that she has done in this area and maybe even include some visuals. Why not? You know, there's no reason you can't include audio and visual in your paper. So you develop the paper in that way, and it's a marriage between personal experience and what you've picked up from the main source, which is mindset and changing your mindset towards what you're doing, but also other sources that you choose to use, and certainly personal experience. Well, that's it for now.